And we are back. Right then. End City, here we come. Shulker boxes. Gimme, 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 gimme. A light track. Gimme, 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 gimme. Alright, which way is it? There it is. Look at the monstrosity of the staircase. Does not look good from this angle. Yeesh. To rebuild that at some point. Not that we ever really need to go back and forth too much once we get what we need. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the safe corner at this end. There we go. That's why it looks so ugly. Now it looks pretty. Alright, let's see if this works. So, I'll go into F5 so you can see this working. Oh, I can't click the thing in. Okay. I have to do this first. There we go. So yeah, when you... There we go. When you close a trapdoor on yourself, you go into the new sort of crawling state, which is the swimming animation basically, but on dry land. Which means you can swim through the portal instead of throwing an ender pearl through. It's kind of cool. Oop. Oh, fuck! Or maybe that doesn't work. I swear I've seen that. I saw someone do that in pre-release. Do we have a death state for falling out of the world? I don't know if that we do. No, we don't. I guess we could put glass for falling. That wasn't really a falling death, though. I have to think of something for that one. Bloody hell. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, so this time I'm going to do it with an ender pearl in my hotbar, so if we fall, I can try and get back to land with it. Yes, Moobot. I already took my break. Shut up. Had a lot of time to process that death. That's going to look good in a replay too. Just watching my face suddenly realise everything has gone wrong. Watch it wash over me. I'm going to try it again because I want to know whether that was a glitch or actual just how it behaves now. Maybe I pushed too far through and I went out off the other side before I had a chance to actually teleport. That could have been the problem. Because I was just holding W. Imagine if there was a mob that could outrun you. think that'd be an interesting addition. You can just run past them. I've never seen an end gateway over the void that far. I'm not sure whether that was the... I don't know whether that was the second gateway. From the brief glance that I got as I was falling to my doom, it looked like the same one I tried to enter. Although, no, I didn't see the stairs. So... yeah, maybe it did work. It was just, I had nowhere to put my feet. We should probably try and get a couple more ender pearls before we try that again, if that was the case. Man, I can't wait to build an ender farm. I love an ender farm. So much XP so quickly. And plus you're easy to make in Java, because you can actually get far enough away from the island. Mowers from Aether 2 are pretty fast. What? What are mowers? What's Aether 2? Don't... my brain is not processing that. Man, all the time I spent... oh, come on. All the time I spent last night trying to get ender pearls, and now they're just pouring in. Hooray! Wish you could come to the end. In order to get the end pearls, you need to come to the end. That'd make life easier. Alright, that'll do. Where the hell is my stupid ladder? There it is. Bird-like things, I think. So custom element Aether. What's Aether? Other. Other? Aether? Arthur. Never heard of it. Or if I have, I've forgotten what it's referenced to. I mean, there's the Minecraft mod called Aether, but I don't think that has birds in it. Alright, so let's try this again. Go gently this time. Where am I going? It pushed me off the side of the... I was standing on something, but it was... something was pushing me off. This is so fucking weird. What's going on? Oh, you are talking about the other dimension mod. Okay. What's going on with this portal? I wish it was close. Actually, I'm going to reset my spawn next time it happens. Or next time I get to the bed near the frame. It's having to go this far. Such a dick. You know what? I'm not even counting these as shame deaths. There's nothing I can do about this. This is just the game fucking me. That's not supposed to do that. Like, the first time, there was no platform for me to land on. The second time, there was a platform, but I slid off it for some reason. I'm not putting a block on the grave for this. These are not natural deaths. take a block away. Every time the game cheats me out of a death, I'll take a block off the grave. I'll make a second shame grave. One to shame the game code every time it does something stupid. Kills me. I am in a snapshot, by the way. I'm in, well, not a snapshot, a pre-release. 1.14.2 pre-release. Because there's a bunch of bugs fixed in it, but they may have missed this one, or they may have introduced this one. Who knows? Or I may just get, it may just be a weird spawn issue. May I have sticky W keys? No, I mean I pressed in the opposite direction of the way I was sliding. I was sliding off sort of backwards and I was trying to push the other way and it's just, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna do a little cheaty poo and cheat this. Time, set, night. Just for convenience sake. Alright, now at least if it happens again, we don't have to walk all the way fucking back to test out another method. And I'm going to take the shield away because that was interfering with me throwing a pearl. The shield came up a couple of times when I was trying to throw the pearl. It just went, rip, rip, rip. Oh, you want a pearl? Okay. Okay, one more time. I'm going to try the trapdoor trick. I don't know whether this is the issue or not, but keen to find out. Okay, pearls loaded. Oh, doing it again! Yeah. Did you guys see that? I was just kind of getting pushed off the edge there. I had to... It's so fucking weird. What is that? Is there a thing here? Or is it just a weird glitch? Hmm? Well, yeah, I think it's just something weird with the way this spawned in, rather than an issue with the trapdoor method. More testing may have to take place in a creative world or something. If I can even be bothered. Just as an insurance about that happening again, I'm going to make this platform a lot bigger. Did you guys see it though? Did you see me start to slide? Not sure how well that comes through in a third person viewing experience. There we go. That should help. You did see it? Yeah. Okay, dokes. Serve very well. Good. Glad it just doesn't look like me trying to make excuses or something. So we've got a fairly big island here. Bodes well for finding something. Come on, be kind. Show me a city. Now, you remember how far I had to travel in the last world to find a city? Such a long way. Such an agonizingly long way. Ooh. Nope. Alright. I'm going to get more building blocks. I don't think I've got enough. Ooh, this might be a shorter way across, actually. Yeah, we might go that way. Come on, Enderman. Doesn't look quite short anymore, does it? Oh well. Sure, it's gone quiet again. D-Lark alert! Who's doing what? What's happening? Let's try this way for a while. I don't know. Why not? Please, city, 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 city. Oh, just a bunch of small islands. I'm looking up Overwatch competitive tips on YouTube. Actually, I watched a little bit of commentary on Classic World of Warcraft as I was getting ready for the stream. Not someone who's been playing the beta, someone who was invited to one of the pre-beta influencer-only test sessions. He seemed quite impressed with it. They are under the impression that all of the bad things I remember from classic days they don't seem so bad anymore, and having the game pared back down to its kind of a pure form without being overwhelmed by a gajillion different spells and things like that, it's quite pleasant. So I'm not sure how much of that was just nostalgia and how much of that was they were playing in a group of like-minded people, all influencers, all making the same jokes and stuff, he said. But my experience is going to be real different because I barely remember the very brief amount of time I spent with it. So I'm basically coming in as a brand new player. You just basically say I've never played it before. So after the stream, probably while I play some more Dauntless, I'm going to look up some videos. I saw some content people are making, how to pick your race, and ultimate beginner's guide for WoW Classic, because you don't have to wait for the game to come out to make a beginner's guide for it, because it is version 1.12 of World of Warcraft or whatever it was, so you can just go back in the day and look up all the old guides and things like that and just make a new version. Bloody hell. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to need more blocks than that. Human paladin for me. Why? Okay, for those of you who are going to be playing WoW Classic and know what you're going to play, let me know what you're going to play as and let me know why. Because I remember basically nothing about what each class is supposed to be and do and what the benefits and negatives are and what the class system is like, and I just none of that has remained in my head. I've been trying to think of it, trying to remember. I don't even remember what class I picked the first time in the week and a half I spent with the game first time around. No idea. I know I wasn't a healer, I remember that. Because back in those days I didn't play healers. Like, ever. In any game. Like the human starter location. Oh, right, because different races have different starting areas, don't they? Like the balance of spells and melee. Yeah, I like that kind of balanced playstyle as well. I like being able to be versatile when it comes to the role you're playing in a multiplayer situation. I play Dauntless the same way, actually. I haven't specialized in any particular suit of armor or any particular weapon. I have a variety of options at any one time. So I can sort of fill a role. Or, you know, just play how I want to play at that particular moment against that particular enemy. Healers are boring unless you're playing as Mercy. Yeah, Mercy, I quite liked playing Mercy in Overwatch when I was giving that a go. I did spend a fair amount of time playing Mercy. Pre-nerf, that was, as well. Before they changed her playstyle quite dramatically. Yeah, just being able to zip-zerp around. Being able to sort of teleport to your target heal and all that sort of stuff. That was super fun. Just have a Healy beam thing going. Very enjoyable. Top 3 of which means Mercy, Something Censored, and Wrecking Ball. What's being censored? Top 10 D. Huh. Why is Diva censored? I know why DVDA would be censored. Thank you, Matt Stone, for putting that knowledge into my head. I could have spent my entire life without knowing what DVDA stood for. I could have lived my entire life and died without ever needing to know what DVDA stood for. Matt Parker and Trey Stone just had to ruin it for me. Oh, that was interesting. Bit of lag there. Alright, what bloody direction am I going? This way, I guess. Alright. What do we got? That should be enough, hopefully. Geogric. Yeah, don't Google DVDR. You don't need to know it. I promise you. Curiosity is not worth it. Should have said so. Welcome to that boat, Jamets. I have no idea what DVA would be censored though. It's weird. What's up, Twitch? Why would you do that? Oh shit! I middle clicked to refresh my block, but for some reason I enderpearled. And it wouldn't stop enderpearling, even though my hand was off the button. If I'd enderpearled through the block, that would have been the end of that story. I've come a long way, and that's a long way down. I can Google that too, but I must have safe search on. Yeah. Come on, just give me an end city. What do you want from me? I really wish those portals would just go right next to an end city. What's the point of making someone trek across all of this wasteland? How is this fun? It's not a challenge, it's just boring. God damn it. Another crossing to make. There might be something over there. I'm not even going to bother leaving a trail anymore, I don't think. I'm just going to death-report back home. It's too far to walk. Oh, what is that in the murk? Nope, I don't think that's anything. Wait, does Minecraft have hang gliders now? We've got a thing called Elytra Wings, which works quite a lot like a hang glider. You can even have it rocket powered. But that's been in the game since 1.9? So, yeah, that's been there for a while. Is it 1.9 or 1.10? Either way, several updates already. Yeah, I mean, if that's a surprising addition to you, you should come back to Minecraft. A lot has changed. It was 1.9? Yeah, I thought so. Son of a bitch! Have I come full circle? I just saw the portal beam. Unless that's a second portal beam. Is that near a city? It shouldn't be a second portal beam. I think I might have come full circle. Yeah, I know all the portals have beams, but does a second portal spawn before you've beaten the dragon again? Like at this end? At the receiving end? I know it doesn't on the main island, but does... I don't know how that works. So this is a different portal is what you guys are saying. Yeah, I know there's a ring of portals, but I didn't think there was... Like, I thought both portals spawned in at the same time. Like, receiving and sending. Or, you know, island portal and... outlying portal. There it is. Yeah, it is a new portal. So what happens if I go through that one? Do I get taken back to the main island? Or does that link up to a different portal somewhere else? Oh, they'll take you back to the main exit portal? Okay. So, no benefit in going through that. Come on. Just give me a fucking end city. Such a pain in the ass. This is not fun to do. It's not fun to watch. Why? Why make them this rare? Just make the portals go to one. There's nothing else in this landscape. There's one type of block and one type of plant. Why would you design the game like this? It's so boring. Lunty's rules for game design. Rule number 1. If it's not fun, it doesn't belong in the game. Oh, no, it's an island. Wandering through a landscape that consists of just 2 different things is not fun. Oh yeah. Never has been, never will be. Some people find it... I mean, I like grind. I mean, I play Dauntless. You know, there's a lot of grinding in that game. I'm going to do the same fight over and over again. This is not grind. This is just walking. There's no challenge. It's just walking. That's not fun. I mean, you get those quote-unquote walking simulator games, but they tell a story as you're going from place to place. That's not what's happening here either. At least when you're like hunting for a village or hunting for a jungle or something, you're going through different environments. There are different things to find. There are, you know, buildings, treasure chests, loot boxes along the way, and all that kind of shit. I mean, they say the next update, rumor is that it's going to be an update to caves. Fuck caves. Update the end. Make the end way more interesting. Ark! Give me a fucking city! Stop making me walk in fucking forever! Build stupid long bridges across stupid gaps.
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles.
I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your end city.
Thank you, Jamet. A little bit of proclaimers there. They just did update the end? No, they need to do more. They put updating the end if you have to search for fucking an hour just walking in through nothing just to find the things that they actually added. That's what's going on here. I'm trying to find the things they added to the end. That's what this is. Bored out of my brain right now. I'm frustrated because I'm watching, you guys are watching me be bored, which is just not entertainment. This is not why you tune into fucking Minecraft streams to see me do. You want to see me fight shit or build shit or fail to build shit or just anything but just walking in a direction. I hate when I have to do this on stream. I'm not even watching right now, Cecilia. Well, I'm glad you popped into chat to tell me that. That's confidence boosting right there. Fuck's sake. Look at this. Nope, nothing. I got nowhere else to go. I'm just out of spaces. Everything else is just too far away. Board. I mean, if they gave you Elytra after the dragon fight, at least you could fly through this fucking garbage. That would be at least slightly more interesting, or at least faster. Timo-chan, reminded with the Twitch Prime sub. For some reason the alert didn't go off, but okay. Thank you. Fantastic. Fuck off. Parkour skills! Strange, it said Prime, I paid $5. Huh. So not only did the alert go off, but the wrong alert happened in chat. Okay. Good work today, Twitch. See, I'm so bored now, I'm just yawning. Super chill music doesn't help. Can I get across there? Maybe. Yeah, this weekend Twitch has not been at its strongest. All kinds of little weird issues. On Friday, despite streaming, it was telling everybody I was hosting somebody. Today, the alerts didn't go out properly. Or at least, they were hugely delayed. What else? Last night, I was watching a Dauntless streamer. It kept defaulting to like a really low bitrate when it was on automatic, even though I've got bajillion's worth of bandwidth. To manually set it to 1080p 60. What else was it doing? I don't know, there's a bunch of shit it's not doing properly right now. I think in yesterday's stream I had one of the viewers complaining that they couldn't watch it full stream quality even though they have like literally 200 times the bandwidth that would have been required. It kept buffering on them. What else? Is that the same? I didn't get a beam for that, so I think that might be the same portal we walked past before. Anonymous Cheer, thank you for the 5 bits. Right, so the alerts are working. Twitch is the issue, not my alerts. So been away for a while. Did you figure out the ant farm? Sure did. It's working great. Remind me once we get back to base and I'll show you what I did. Thank you Teammate Chan for more bits. This is ridiculous. I've nearly gone through half a stack of food just walking. Damn it, bridge. That means I have come this way before. That bridge over there, so let's try this way. Pulling your fob out, help you see. Well, I'm already at 80, which is pretty wide for Minecraft. I don't like to go too much wider than that because it gives that sort of fishbowl thing. Makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. Queasy. Minecraft is too wide. Thank you, Paul Minimus, for your bits. There's a bridge there, which means I've been on that island. Fuck this. This is tedious, Mariang. Tedious. Nothing about this is fun. It's not challenging. It's not exciting. It's not interesting. It's just boring. I'm almost tempted just to jump into creative and just fucking fly around till I find one. I really do not like doing the cheaty stuff, but in this instance, I kind of feel justified. Because what's the difference between me just walking in a direction for 7 hours versus just flying? The only difference is I'm going to go through more food. Oh yeah, chunk mace might be a nice alternative. To using creative. Chunk base. NCity. Oh look, the latest update on the page. NCity Finder now works with Java 1.13 1.14. Alright. Seed. Minus 77. 43996 88 287 4589355. Alright, now, where are we in relation? push minus 200. So... over here somewhere. This is minus 2471. Minus 200. Okay, so it looks like the nearest one... oh, Jesus. We're 2492, so... where are we? Positives? Yeah, if we head in this bearing, there should be one at sort of minus 958-ish. Not 100% trusting Chunk West at the moment. Just looking for a village and it put me in the middle of an ocean. Interesting. I mean, as far as villages go, Chunk West has always been pretty reliable in my experience. So it should be over here somewhere. And we're not too far away. Apparently. Not doing gross up then. I mean, we do have 2 to do now. Wait, you just... did the alert go off when you donated? I saw the cheer ones go off, but I didn't see the donation. Sorry about that. Was I too distracted by doing other stuff? My apologies. Thank you very much. Yeah, when we get back to base, I'll do the graves that were owed while we're here. But obviously going back and forth is a bit impractical. Skytrade memories, yeah. Same with slime chunks. Yeah, slime chunks is basically the only reason I've ever used chunk base. So I do like to do things legit, you know, properly vanilla, properly survival, legit. Slime chunks is the exception because there's no, you know, real way to do that in game, in vanilla, without, you know, there's no special type of compass to find slime chunks or anything. You just have to, there we go, finally. You just have to kind of get lucky, and then lots of trial and error trying to figure out where the chunk borders are and everything if you don't want to use F3. You might as well just use chunk base. Slime chunks. Fucking finally. Is there literally just one building? There's no ship? Fuck's sake, Minecraft, come on. I see literally one building. So I don't think we're going to get any elytra or anything from this either. Unless there's further on beyond the wait, what? What is that cave lit up for? Fuck's sake. So no elytra for Blunty. That's bumming me out. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it took us almost an hour to find this, by the way. Didn't even drop a shell. God fucking damn it. Come on, Minecraft. Just do me a fucking favor once in a while. What the? Why is there projectiles coming out of this block? Aren't you supposed to open up before you fire? The hell? Stream game dinner? Hello there. Next update should be an update to caves. That's what they say. That's the rumor. Damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake, drop your shells. I've only got one building's worth of harvesting to do. Nobody's dropping their... Whoa, hell is up with that damn frame? And rod, I should say. Pixie's all messed up. This sucks! Were there literally only two? And neither of them dropped their shells? Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on. Oh. Oh. There's at least one more. I just heard him. Unless he drops two shells all on his own, we're still buggered. Come on. You have to be kidding me. This isn't fair. What this is bullshit. I get one building that only has 3 shulkers, none of which drop their fucking shells. This is horse shit. Come here. Get my anger out on you. Thank you for the host, Samazebot. Why am I thinking of bot? Bots are some of the worst things that happen to Twitch. Except for Moobot. Moobot's chill. Don't hear any others. Lame. Absolutely lame. An hour to find this place. It's one building and 3 greedy shulkers. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with Minecraft for today. That's just sucked the wind out of my sails right there. Nope, time for Dauntless. Is that puking sound the shulkers? Yeah, that thing. That's them. Yeah, there's literally no other buildings, is there? Fuck this shit, ending it all! No, they don't have basements. That is the only, that's literally the only time I've ever seen a so-called end city with just one building. I've seen them without ships before. The ships aren't guaranteed. You want the ship because that's where you get your elytra. But I've never seen one with just one building. I'm gonna come back to this off stream and find one. I'll save the shulker fight and gathering till for stream because that's always fun to watch. I've got to locate one off stream. I'm not going for another gajillion hour long walk just to find one of those fucking places. Man, I tell you what's happening. We're paying for the luck. We found the fortress? No, stronghold. We found the stronghold like really close to somewhere we'd recently built to. Just next to the desert by pure chance. That was lucky. We found the portal room pretty easily. Normally takes me a while to find them. We found that one within a few minutes. That was nice. Digging up out of it was easy. Dragon fight went relatively smoothly. I did die once, but frankly, I normally die more than once when I'm fighting the dragon. And now we're paying for all that relative Minecraft fortune, and it's just kicking our ass with this end city bullshit. I can probably take this down now too. Definitely don't need the Ender Hunt safe house thingy anymore, do we? This has served its purpose. What's the net thing he climbed up? Scaffolding! Relatively new block. Actually brand new. Been using it for a while because I've been playing the snapshots, but yeah, it is new in 1.14. Make it from bamboo and string, and bamboo is another new plant. Find it in special bamboo jungles, where you will also find pandas, or a new mob. This isn't going smoothly. Whoops, did I tip under the wrong name? Top tier says James. Scroll. Yeah, it just says James on my alert screen here. Also, why are you top tipper with $10? Because we already had a $10.24 and we had a $20 earlier. Oh, it's a time zone thing, isn't it? I keep forgetting. That clock is on a different time zone than me. So it must be on like London time or something because it was 3 hours. No, even that. I don't know. I give up. Zoop. And just stashing the scrap here. Don't even want it. Actually, we'll take those back with us. What's the bomb? Oh, you mean that little purple thing? It's not a bomb, that's a fruit. It's a fruit that grows on those big purple things you saw growing in the end. Those skinny tree things. You can cook them down to make stuff, to make blocks. That's how you make more of those purple blocks. You can also eat them, and they will randomly teleport you around as if you're an Enderman. You just go zoop. But with no control about where you end up. Boink. Alright, I guess these can go in here as a lighting thing. Probably going to need a box of their own for these eventually, because we're going to have an Enderman farm sooner or later. Let's restock on chicken while I think of it. Oh, I moved the Tower Pimps, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but yeah. That fence up there we were building, I decided it was just in the way, so I moved it down here. Those that didn't notice already. Used to be here. So I just put some barrels there for dressing. Made a little garden over here. And that's how we fenced off the rest of that area. So now, the only way in or out is through that gate. And I trimmed up all this. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Find out if it is, though, sooner or later. Find out everything sooner or later. Right, let's go to the graveyard. Suicide. Yeah, the suicide counts as a death. We'll count that as a falling death, even though I never actually hit the ground. So we'll put glass. Oh, I need glass. We'll put glass for that one. But I'm not counting the earlier two deaths, which were just game glitches that killed me. I don't think we should count those as legit deaths. I had absolutely no control over that. The other deaths, you know, I have control over, either by playing better or playing smarter. Okay, with the Tower Pimps? The Tower Pimps is a reference to the Let's Play series by Achievement Hunters, Rooster Teeth. Very early on in their original Let's Play Minecraft series, they had a Wipeout course, basically. You know, the game show Wipeout? Obstacle course game show? Yeah, they kind of did that in Minecraft, and through the process of emergent, I guess, gameplay, Tower of Pimps became a trophy. 4 gold blocks on top of an obsidian block. So, and because watching those guys have so much fun in Minecraft was one of the main reasons I decided to finally try Minecraft myself 6 years ago, was their videos. So, in tribute to that fact, that I owe my Minecraft fun times to them, at least in part, in every world I have, I build a Tower of Pimps. So, we need a Lappy for T-Maid, and for James, a block. I also need some scaffolding. Thank you very much, James. Alright, T-Maid, where do we put you? Pretty sure you've got a grave already. I don't remember where we put you. Is it over here? We might have put you over here somewhere, didn't we? There you are. The classic name. The name that the Twitch censorship doesn't like. Boop. Thank you. The name. I didn't kill it. I mean, we found out it was a problem because of my stream, but I didn't kill it. Ugh, the ever-growing tower of shame. Look at all these deaths. 2 today. Dragon. And the suicide. Boink. Shame. Actually, you know what? I'm not ringing the shame bell for that one. That wasn't shame. That was just me getting fed up with the game. Game shame. Game shame. Game shame. Game shame. Game shame. Apparently they, in 1.14.2, one of the patch notes says they've increased the radius at which this highlights enemies as well during a raid. It was like 42 or something, now it's 64 blocks, so that's nice. Oh, I have the scaffolding still. Damn it. Back we go. I'll put the scaffolding back. I realised, but this track that's on right now has a fairly old school little electro drum kick to it, doesn't it? Looks like a Casio keyboard. This one too, come to think of it. Third stream I get on where I basically show up at the end. Well, I'm not ending the stream. I think I'm ending Minecraft for the day though, because I'm just, yeah, it's kind of got me fed up with its whole End City bullshit. But I think I want to keep streaming. Well, do some Dauntless. What are we doing for time? We're only 1 hour into the session. Yeah, that's fine. I normally like to go for 2-hour chunks on Minecraft, but 1 hour is fine. Alrighty. Jammers is out, 3 AM is my limit. Alright, good on, mate. Thank you again for the support. Always appreciate it. Right, so I guess if you are watching on the YouTube replays, sorry for the slightly short episode. I don't know whether you care about that. Maybe you like it better 1 hour. I don't know. Say so. Nobody ever leaves comments on the replays on the second YouTube channel. It's like almost never any comments. Super passive channel, which is fine because I don't check them that often, but still. It's just funny to me. It's super passive. Viewers only. Getting a Switch for my birthday. Nice. What game should I say is the best first game to get? Depends on what kind of game you like to play, but you know, Zelda Breath of the Wild is one of the best games of its kind that I've ever played. If you like turn-based strategy, then Mario v Rabbids Kingdom Battle, whatever it is super good. Super Mario Odyssey is amazing. You know, those are the 3 big games that cover a few different genres I would start with, but there's so many good games on the Switch. So many. Anyway, I'll be back. I'm going to get a coffee on the boil. We'll come back. We'll have a chat while we wait for it to brew, and then we might jump into some Dauntless, I think. BRBs!